Hey guys, it's Monet here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited that I am celebrating my 3-year lock anniversary, which is so crazy. Getting locks was probably the best hair decision I ever made, and I'm so glad I've been able to share my journey on YouTube with you guys. So thank you so much if you have been here from the start, and hey, welcome if this is your first time here. So actually I just got a fresh retie. We finished yesterday, and I want to start off with interlocking because that's been kind of a journey in itself. So when I first locked, I honestly just did palm rolling. We just did palm rolling for a while because I was dealing with some scalp issues and I needed to get into my scalp. So interlocking was kind of like, it was done later on, so palm rolling was just more manageable for me. So I didn't start interlocking probably until like year one, like going to year 1.5 years having locks. And with the interlocking process, it took so long and we weren't doing it as frequently as we were supposed to. You're supposed to do interlocking between every 4 to 6 weeks. I sometimes would let 5 months go by and not interlock my hair because it just didn't bother me. I'm used to like fluffy edges. Like I wasn't the girl that like slicked her edges back every second of the day. That just wasn't my life story. I was fine with it looking fluffy and it didn't bother me. But so it was more preference. But what I didn't realize which is affecting me now, is that the longer you wait, you kind of create clumps in your lock. It's not like a continuous, like one seamless lock. And for the most part, I don't have that issue, but there were certain locks that you could tell it was bumpy. It was like super thick and then it would be small, or it would be small, thick, and then go on. And I just didn't like that look. So actually I've cut like at least 5 of my locks because I was going to repair them in the future, which I am. But I'll go through my hair and kind of show you guys some locks that I've cut. And where are you? Yeah, this is one that I've cut. I think I cut one kind of on the edge here. I've cut this one, and they're just kind of like all throughout my head where it was like a clunky lock and I just didn't like it. I was like, I'm gonna get it fixed. So I just cut them and it's fine. You can't even tell that I've cut some of my locks. You can't really tell, honestly. And if you've been here for a while, you do know that the locks into my perimeter, they just a little struggle bus, just a little bit. So I have like this tiny lock right here, and this is kind of funny. So I was so determined. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna figure out how to repair my own locks because I was tired of just having uneven locks at certain points. So I did it myself, and they worked for like maybe like a month or two. But as I was washing my hair, it would come out. So I was actually taking the lock that I had cut or whatever it had broken off, repairing it, braiding it back into my hair, and they came out. So now I've decided to go to a professional and get my hair repaired. So that's actually in the next 3 weeks, and don't worry, I got you covered. I will be vlogging and make sure recording that whole experience. So I'm really excited because I have cut a few and I just want them all to be even. I want to be setting my hair up for success. So going ahead and getting the jump on those ones that need repairing now, and not waiting till it's like I gotta cut the lock. Okay, so that's kind of like my interlocking journey in a nutshell. Also, I used a 2-point rotation method, and I think it's been going so great for me. I like my locks to be a little bit more fluffier, have more volume. So I think it works great for me. That's just my preference. People do what you want. That's just my desire. Let's go ahead and skip into Lint. Ugh. Lint. Why? Okay, so years 1, years 2, good. Never even had to worry about lint. But now going from year 2 to year 3, lint is kind of a big issue. It's kind of like, that eyesore. And like right now in the camera, you can't tell. And honestly, like if I'm talking to someone, you really can't tell. But if you're digging through my hair, like really all of my business, you'll be able to see some lint. And it's mainly around like at the bottom here, because like if I'm laying down at the couch or something, that's where it's collecting. So it's kind of like in the back here, that's where the lint collects. If it's in the front, I'm taking a selfie, I can see it. If I might pull it out, it's just easier for me to get rid of the ones like in my front perimeter. But the ones in the back, those are lint collectors. They're the ones. And it is a little bit concerning, or like it's about to be concerning. So I just really need to get on my regimen. I have to start brushing my hair every day. It's just gonna have to be a lifestyle change because that's just not in my routine. But if I don't want my hair to be lint infested, I'm gonna have to start brushing it every day, and that's just gonna be something that I need to do. Just continuing on with the maintenance theme, I can tell a difference with my length. So it's so weird because I don't know if you guys have Snapchat, but I'm not really on Snapchat anymore, but it will show me Snapchat memories, and I'll have my hair like 2 years ago, it'll be like 1 year ago, and my hair looks so short compared to where it is now. And I don't see it like on the day-to-day, of course, but whenever I look at those years past, I'm like, whoa, my hair has grown so much. Also, just going back to interlocking, it took about a total of 10 hours this past retie. It's still taking a long time, and I feel like it was maybe 8 weeks that I had waited in between, and it's normally 8 weeks. Maybe I'll get so good, well, we'll get so good, me and my mom are team. We'll get so good, it'll be for every 4 to 6 weeks, but right now we're looking at 8 or every like 2 months. And it's about 10, from 6 to 10 loops of like interlocking, so from the past. So in 8 weeks we had, or I had 10 loops that needed to be looped. So that's a lot of new growth in my opinion. And I am actually considering getting extensions. It's in Rock Hill, South Carolina. I'll do the whole review and everything for you guys. So if you are interested in that, you'll have that information in my opinion. But I really, of course, you may or may not know this, I'm getting married next year in June, and I don't know, I just have always imagined my hair being long, like really long, like right about here. And I think, and I don't know if you guys know this, but my hair is layered, so in the back here it's longer, right? But around my face it's shorter because my hair is layered that way. But I am considering getting extensions. I feel like that would be fun. I saw this one girl on Instagram and her locks were literally incredible. I was like, that is how I want my hair, and they were like right about here, and she could just do so many different styles with them. And they turned out to be extensions, and that just blew my mind. I'll probably insert a photo of her hair. That was like kind of my inspiration. But the extensions cost $5,000, and I don't know about that. I'm gonna have to have another stream of income in order to get that, in order to feel like okay with that purchase, because it is hair. My hair is healthy, it's long. It's not like my hair is, I can't style my hair, you know what I mean? So that is kind of where we are, up in the air, but it'll be really cool to get some extensions. So we'll see. We're putting the work in to get that extra string. So and just kind of giving you guys another update about like what has changed. So between years 1 and 2, like interlocking never really bothered me, but I feel like as my hair is getting longer, and plus my hair is thick, like look at these locks, they're thick, it's like really sensitive, like as it loops, I don't know, it just hurts more. Maybe I'm getting more tender-headed. I don't know. I've never been tender-headed in my life, but after I wash my hair, and because I think it's because my hair, like from the root, it sprouts all different directions. It's not like super manageable that way. It's like, ooh, go over here. And so when I wash my hair, it makes it worse. So as she's like trying to part and do the interlocking, it's just kind of like, it's just really uncomfortable. And I don't know if that's gonna get worse or something I'm just gonna have to manage. But as my hair is gonna get longer and thicker, I'm trying to imagine how in the world it's gonna go through that little bitty hole. But you know, we'll get to that problem when we get there. So all right, so now that I've kind of listed like the challenges, let's get into the pros, because the pros are always gonna outweigh those cons for me. But like I said, getting locks has been the best hair decision I have ever made. Y'all, I know I might have talked about this earlier, but I have baby hairs, and I never had baby hairs. Like literally, I remember my sister would have like these like incredible baby hairs laying her edges, and I'll be like, huh? I don't have that. I just thought it was like genetics, like I just didn't have it. But it was because I was constantly manipulating my hair into different styles that my edges would just break off or not grow. And now I have that, and I think that's just a testimony to how you just kind of let your locks do their thing. Like, I don't do much manipulation. I do curl my hair often. I use rollers. Sometimes I braid. This is actually a braid out because I didn't have time to like do rollers, but it has been just an incredible journey. I love the freedom. I love never having to worry about what my hair is going to look like. I remember like when I was in college, I'll be like, this event would come up and I'd be like, oh my god, how am I supposed to wear my hair? I don't know. And then I would have to figure it out and try different hairstyles to make sure it worked. And I just never have to do that now. I'm like, oh, let's do a roller set, and my curls look amazing, and I just love that so much. Again, I could go on and on and on, but this lock journey has been so rewarding. And even when I locked my hair, I never would have thought it would look this good, or I would be as pleased with it, let's say that. Just adding on to maintenance as well. Washing my hair is literally so easy. I remember it being like this difficult process that I dreaded, but now it probably takes like maybe 20 minutes max, and it's so easy. I just separate my hair, do my little squirt, drench it, massage my scalp, and all of that. And also, if you've been here from the beginning, and I mentioned it in this video as well, that I had some major scalp issues when I started my lock journey, but it kind of honestly just went away. I used my Neutrogena tea gel, I used some Castile soap, and it does its thing. I don't have any scalp issues. Honestly, it just kind of like magically disappeared once I started using that Neutrogena tea gel, and I'll link that below because it really helped me. And I'll also link the Castile soap as well. And I'll also link my interlock tool. And oh, I use a spray bottle that has just been like miracle worker for me. It mists my hair, so it doesn't like squirt it and like drench it, but it's just like a light mist that's so easy. And also it spreads evenly through my hair, you know what I mean? Because when I curl and when I braid my hair, I just lightly mist it, comb through my hair, and it's so easy. So I'll make sure and link all the products that I use. And just to make interlocking even easier, we do use like hair clips. I also have a moving scalp, I have a moving scalp, like I just do. But we use these clips that pull back my hair so that those sprouting, strands of hair that I was talking about don't get in the way, and it just makes parting like a lot easier. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. That is my hair journey, my lock journey, my lockumentary, my 3-year lock anniversary. I can't wait for another 3 years and so on. I'm so super excited to see what my hair is going to look like when it's down here. But that's what this lock journey is about. It's about being patient. It's about, enjoying the small little memories and things like that. So I'm super excited to have reached this milestone. I think when I started in 2020, I didn't really have any expectations. I was like, locks, let's try that. And it has been just exceeded all my expectations. So if I can be inspiring to someone who's considering doing locks, I would definitely recommend them. Make sure you comment below if you have any questions about my journey. I'd love to answer your questions and just talk more about locks. So I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.